So the first validation we're going to look at is field size. Now a field size validation restricts the number of characters that you can type into a text field. Now a character can be a letter or a space or a number or even punctuation. So let's see how it works. I've got my database open on my table view, and the first validation that I'm going to add in is to the class name. Now the first thing you wish to do when thinking about a field size is to look at which of your entries is actually the longest one there, and then make a rough count of how many characters there are. Once you have done that, then you can add a few more characters on and then set your field size limits. So if I scroll down, I think that the longest one is in fact body weight maintenance, and if I do a quick adding up, that comes to about 25 characters. So I think I'm going to make my field size 30 characters, because I don't think when I add any new fields that I will have any more than 30. It is really important that you set your field size limits not too close to your class names, because if you set a limit of say 25 characters and your field value, your class name in this case is 30, then it will not show the last 5 letters. So I'm going to go for 30 characters for my field size. So where I set my validation is in the design view. So I need to click over to the left, click on view and select design view. Now the field size, as you can see, appears in the general box. There it is there. And 255 is the default or standard setting. In fact, it's the largest number of characters you can have. And if I click on all of the text fields, you can see they are set to 255. So let's go back to class name. And what I want to do is simply highlight this and then type over it by putting in the field size I want, which is 30, like that. What I need to do now is save my table, and I should get, there it is, I should get a message which is a warning message to remind me that I might actually lose some data by setting a limit of 30. But I've already counted up to know, and I know that the maximum class name is 25 letters. So I'm going to click yes, and that should be okay. So how does the validation work? Well, let me show you how it works in action. If I click back on view to go to the table view, I'm going to take one of these records. Let's just take Jive. And if I delete it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out 30 characters and see what happens when I get to the 31st. I'm just going to put in the letter A and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there is my 30. Have I reached the limit? Let's try to add in another character. There you go. Can you see that I get a pinging noise from the computer, which is normally a bad sign? And can you see that I cannot add any more characters? If I change this to a W, you see it doesn't work. I can only add a character in if I delete my 30th, and there you go, I can add another one in. So let me just remove all of that and put it back to its original value. So that is how you change the field size of a text field using the field size validation.